And we are live. I'm going to be jumping right back in to my Rogue Trader playthrough, um, starring my anarcho-capitalist crime lord, um, Inquisitor, no, Rogue Trader, as she gets herself into all kinds of trouble. All right. Judging by the caustic smell and oily stains, Promethium was stored here. It must have fallen into the hands of the traders.
Yes! Genius triumphs!
Alright. Death World Origin Light Flak Armor. Dodge 15%. So it seems like it's slightly better. Base armor property plus 10% parry chance against melee attacks. World property plus 5 agility. That's not bad. I feel like that's
I am at your service.
more of an Abelard kind of thing. But he's already wearing his trusty carapace. What do you got on? Mesh. What do I have on? Body glove. Alright. Not bad. Heavy leather armor. Well, that might be a better deal for old Abby. And then, can anyone else wear it? Requires heavy armor proficiency. Yeah, of course not. Carapace. You already have carapace, and this is not as good. I guess you have mesh, not carapace, but this is not as good as yours. Whoa, less dodge penalty, though. No, not a trade-off I'm willing to mess around with. Tactical goggles. Increases hit chance and critical hit chance. Actually, I think that will go to my character because she's supposed to have an ocular implant. There we go. Looking appropriate. Commander Cloak increases range of officer abilities by 1 cell versus plus 5 fellowship for each enemy in a 2 cell radius. Well, I think that the Commander's Cloak is a superior choice. Bracers. Those give bonus to tech use. Try those out. Saturated cape. Whenever the user uses endure. So that's for old Abelard here. Spinner's mask. So that's for her. Ah, looking much more appropriate. Camouflage robe. Range attacks decrease target's dodge by 5%. That doesn't really... Well, whatever. They wear what I tell them to wear. Tech use 30, tech use 35, 30, 35. Now it's 38. Fellowship 30. Fellowship of 49. Increases her fellowship. What about persuasion? What? Where is persuasion? Her persuasion's pretty high. Alright. Now I got all that junk equipped.
I cannot serve you in this way.
She can't wait. She can't use it.
This goes against the tenets. No. I would that I could.
Okay, she can't use it at all. Fire grenade seems appropriate. Oh wait, sorry, the fire grenade seems appropriate for the other one. The angry one. Medkit, fire grenade, force grenade. Fire grenade, gas grenade, another medkit. Grenade.
I won't sully myself with that.
Alright. Alright, I was going to give her either the Noble Sword or the Mizoa Pattern Sword. I think the Noble Sword. I'm curious how well this sword will work. Because it does kind of seem like some of the other stuff is better. That last gun's a little nicer. Get him a nicer las pistol. Maybe throw a shotgun on him for times when he can't quite close the distance. And I don't think any of these things are beating his chainsword. Actually, the shock baton doesn't have the parry though. All right. For the sister, probably throwing a flamer in her other hand's not a terrible idea. Although, this is a better blade. Same deal here. Throw like a shotgun on her for when she doesn't close. Staff of House Orselio. Staff of Orselio Guardian. -5 penalty to characteristics if you cast castigating. Or the Staff of House Orcelio. Well, infusing. All allies targeted by the Navigator powers gain a bonus to characteristics until the end of the next turn. Maybe I'll try that one. Alright. Let's do this.
Marching on.
So, not much here.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Alright, go disarm.
Never doubt me.
Change is coming. The edge is nigh.
The blinded ones are harmless. No sense in shooting them and drawing attention.
That's accurate.
Don't kill the tech priest. We need to take him alive.
Alright, that'll do it.
May knowledge be thy fate. Let the cycle be discontinued.
Yeah, you work for me now, buddy. The man dressed in crimson should not have survived an explosion like that. However, he is alive. You hear the wheezing of the respirator that covers half his face.
Not another step.
A trill comes from the folds of his partially smoldering crimson raiment. It's binaric speech, the sacred language of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The binaric hymn transforms into a vox-synthesized voice that sounds like thunder rolling over a vast plain. And the descriptive text in this game is it's really nice. His gaunt hand rises to stop you, and immediately your Vox howls in pain, and your machine equipment starts crackling. The tech priest's blazing power axe disgorges a cloud of righteous sparks, and his visor glows menacingly in blue and green.
By the throne! What is that servant of the Omnissiah made of? Adamantine? Ah, placid.
Abelard, introduce me.
Rogue trader von Valancius greets you, honored tech priest, and graciously grants you permission to remain in her presence.
That's what I'm talking about.
I identify you as a member of a high strata belonging to Rogue Trader House von Valancius. I am detecting no need for confrontation.
That is accurate.
The convoy received an order to meet you. It is no longer functional. Therefore, I propose that we continue to advance to the rendezvous point with the governor's soldiers.
Okay, who are you?
I identify as Magnus Pascal Lehman of the priesthood of Mars. By the grace of the Omnissiah, I am currently assigned to the maintenance personnel of the station Altar Templum Calixis X-17.
Altar Templum Calixis. I have heard the name before. The station appears on House Orcelio star charts in the Furibundus system, not far from the void colony of Footfall. You have traveled a long way to come here, esteemed Magos.
And why are you meeting the governor?
Here to carry out a sacred mission. My mentor, Archmagus Amonat, summoned me, and I hastened to answer his call. But the rabble's unrest prevented our meeting, and I was on my way to Governor Medina to determine my mentor's current location.
Well, I invite you to join my retinue.
Acknowledged. Predicting successful and mutually beneficial cooperation.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue threat.
So where are we headed? An entire procession of cargo servers was destroyed by gunfire. Not a single one attempted to flee. Well, why would cargo servers attempt to flee? In violation of the right of operation, the shuttle's Prometheum tanks have been abandoned and left open. Someone interrupted. Okay. What we got over here? Every one of the dead have had their eyes ruthlessly burned. These guys are really into eye stuff. Not a fan, personally. I think eyes should remain in heads. And that's a position that I'm on the record on. Keep eyes in heads.
There!
2025. Medkit and a bolter. But is it better than her bolter? It is. Well, Argenta, we got you a new toy. My cat is very interested in my attention right now. Okay, we can't go back that way. So the question is, do we go back this way? Can't recall if there was anything. Rebel Commander was over here. I don't think that there's anything else accessible in that room.
Patience.
No, there is not.
I'm nerves afraid.
Okay.
Sacred technology breaks my heart.
Pascal.
My cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
Upgrade his lasgun at least. I don't think I have better armor than his armor. Okay, actually, the chainmail is better than his holy vestment. That's embarrassing, Pascal. You should really talk to your people about that.
My competencies are not that universal.
Huh. Alright. And now let's do your archetype. Intelligence, sure. Very high. So it gains stacking 10% bonus to hit chances and dodge reduction against targets hit with a single target attack. Successful critical hits from single target attacks increase this hit chance and dodge reduction. Pinnacle of Weaponry, first attack in combat with any plasma melter or power weapon deals additional damage. Steel of the Forge, while wearing heavy armor, Gain +1 MP, +1 deflection, and cannot fall prone. That's pretty cool, but I think I need to learn how to wear heavy armor first. He needs higher strength first. You can have a Medicaid Mechadendrite. Machine scan protocols. Filtering protocols. When he uses plasma or melta weapons, the first time he gains +1 AP. That's kind of cool. Exposing communion. Bonuses against enemies under effective machine spirit communion. Aiming protocols. Acceleration protocols. I actually like acceleration protocols a lot. Talents, fresh target. Whenever he attacks an enemy that is full wounds, it deals +32% more damage. Instant exposure. Exposed weakness costs 0 AP. Exposed weakness costs 0 AP. That's a good one. Tide of Excellence. Whenever the operative triggers an exploit on an enemy, gain +1 damage and +2 armor penetration to the end of combat. The operative attacks a target affected by an exploit from a distance of 12 cells or farther. Combat Insight. When their perception bonus is 10 or higher, they gain +1 AP. They ignore enemies' deflection. If the target of analyzed enemies has 2 or more exploits, that target suffers +1 additional exploit. Oh, that's kind of cool. Sharpshooter might be nice. Calculated relation, the photo character. Yeah, I think we've seen that one already. I'm gonna do insight exposure for now. Ballistic skill, weapon skill. Perception. Why perception? I think we'll just boost intelligence again. Joint analysis. Precise attack. Intimidation. Perfect spot. Tactical knowledge. Do precise attack. Tech use or logic. Boost logic is tech boost. Tech use is already pretty high. Ballistic calculation. Continuous analysis. Alright, comprehensive analysis. Start really stacking that stuff. Fires of the Forge. Persistence of the Forge. I'm gonna do pinnacle weaponry. Alright. Let's do this. So, we must find...
Making adjustments. It has its limits.
Thank you, Mr. Hanuman. Come on, everyone. We're all supposed to be following the robot.
In my wake.
You are authorized.
Yeah, come on. Okay, now we got everybody. We gotta figure out where we're supposed to go. Doesn't
One step at
I'm
a time.
missing something.
Amidst the madness.
Ah,
In another life,
here
you
it
could have
is.
worn me in sick.
and yes, N. Hensler. That's exactly how I feel. Like it's the fun way to play it is to be as deranged as possible. All right. Activate the turrets, I guess. Carapace chestplate, boring. Hack it, Pascal.
Machine God grants me insight.
Oh, that's convenient.
Oh, what an amusing attempt at defiance. Spare none of them.
Alright, let's see. Why is my... Oh, here we go. I don't like when I don't have cover for my psyker. So... maybe... we put her kind of forward over here, but we put like... all these folks over here. That's kind of like the next line. Pascal can go up here. And I'll just watch from over here. And as usual, Cassie gets to go first, so. Disaster averted.
Battlefields are always drowned in
She can
scarlet.
move up. Can't quite get her vision powers off. So
Step aside.
better to move up all the way.
navigator is coming.
I think I took that power that gives her a reduction.
If only that were possible. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Not clad in
This chair is so over the top. Oh, Lady Cassie. You're one of the good ones.
I'm afraid not. Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Alright. Sister Argenta. Go that
I'll
dude.
do it.
That was embarrassing, Argenta.
That is not the Emperor's will. Faith without deeds is worthless. I refuse. This is
What?
unacceptable.
Oh,
As
got
the
it.
Emperor commands, I act.
Argenta! Well, you know what they say. If you want something done right, just have Abelard do it.
I took care of this.
Get him. Get him. Abelard's the best. He loves me so much, even though I just don't deserve it. Can't shoot for crap, though. Good God, man. The turrets are helpful. They don't like it when you shoot at them.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Cowardly but true.
I'll do it. Escape the Emperor's judgment.
Alright. Well, she tried.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Alright, Cabela. Man.
I cannot serve you in this way. This goes against the tenets. Death comes in silence.
Alright.
Now, the other side awaits. I would that I could. No, I shall not.
Alright. I'm low-key into the, I'm into the assassin now. I get it. The two-handed blade is better.
In my
It's better.
veins.
I'm actually getting ready to start doing a Wrath and Glory playthrough, like an actual play. Still kind of working on the details, but it's based off of my idea for a game set in a in the chapter house that's on Necromunda, with Imperial Fists, who got the shit detail of sitting in the chapter house in Necromunda. Young Warden. Your ladyship, Private Camille Regius, ready to escort you to the command center for your meeting at the governor. Meeting with the governor. I regret to say the convoy sent to meet you was ambushed and took critical losses in heavy fighting against the rebels. In other words, I am the only survivor. However, the rebel force was destroyed as well. You can set out for the command. We can set out for the command center. All right. The success to failure ratio of combat objectives completion for this week, world's military speaks to its subpar efficiency. I'll advise the local ruler to seek my fraternity's aid in upgrading their troops to servitor maniples. Your uniform looks odd on you, soldier, as if it belongs to someone else. Apologize, your ladyship. It's a new uniform. The guards are in a difficult situation right now. We often get issued whatever's left, and it isn't always the right size. That doesn't sound right. Your mouth is full of mud, soldier. You're hiding behind beamless hues of faith and loyalty. What is it? Fear, I guess? It's times like these, if you give in to weakness, you're done for, and I'm not done with life just yet. So you made it out alive and everyone else died? The Emperor protected me. I didn't run, your ladyship, if that's what you're thinking. It was by I was by my commander's side until the very end. I shot the last rebel from the gang that attacked us, but alas, the captain succumbed to his wounds, and others had already died. The Emperor rests their souls. Okay. Enough talking. Let's go. Yeah, this guy is obviously going to betray and attack us.
They will see. Oh, yes, they all will see.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
Does feel weird to be like looting this place as we go. Temple's tower collapsed into the pavement is blocking the way.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
More stuff. Shuttle must be what crashed to the building and destroyed part of the street. Yes, thank you, Captain Obvious. I love these interiors, or exteriors. Temple door does not budge. It may be blocked by rubble from the other side. Yeah, that sounds about right.
What lies beyond?
There are traces of a recent battle everywhere, including bodies and planetary guard uniforms. Once again, kind
My
of
warp sight
obvious.
reveals
We're
something.
in the middle of a war zone here. I am interested in the way technology appears in like the 40K setting because I'm trying to do some like
In this tapestry of a world,
Warhammer
I am
themed
the rogue thread.
mods to my gear. Errant rubbish lies scattered between the seats covered in stone dust, old programs, faded tickets. Please follow me. You have arrived at your destination, and now you will die for Aurora and the final dawn. Yeah, final dawn. Alright, losers, let's fight.
Oh, glorious spectacle of your demise!
I'm shocked.
Are you ready to
Shocked that
Time to slaughter someone.
the suspicious guy who was wearing the wrong size robe turned out to be a baddie.
Show me what you've got.
Not super happy about my Cassie taking the
I will bathe
fire
this battlefield in
from that guy.
righteous fury.
Don't really like it when she's on fire at all, actually.
As the Emperor commands.
That's nice. Let's try that again.
I'll do it.
Oh, wait. Rapid fire. Alright, that's not bad.
Weapon at the ready.
These ruby flashes are choking me.
Here we go.
Okay. Cabela.
A dance of blades and shadows. Death is a blessing.
And bounce on
shadows
over here.
done.
And over
As
here
the
too.
lieutenants demand.
And
You don't frighten me.
now her ladyship comes over here and uses her special little eye to say hi to
Isn't
some
this a job for
friends.
the serfs? Witness the fury of House Orcelio.
Yeah, I don't recommend messing with her. It's not a good plan.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
As honor ordains.
Skin
Okay. Nordina doesn't have a plan yet.
What if?
Let's get Cabela over
I
here.
bring mercy and retribution.
Deal with that doofus. And then, like Cassia? Oh, darn. Guess she doesn't have the ability to do. Oh, she can at least do her,
I'm not
little boosty
accustomed to
boost.
being ordered around.
take aim.
A wicked thought.
Well, Argenta, I'd like you to have a better round shooting wise. Abelard. Why don't you see if you can charge that dude? Ah, just barely no.
I will do my duty.
And at least shoot him in the face.
Indeed.
Abelard,
At your
I'm gonna
beck
need
and
you to
call.
work on that. Okay. Pascal and Newman. I'm just gonna unload down that way. Oh, cool. She's dead. Bless everybody's weapons.
I'm here, maggots.
Pascal was hit for 0. Or, Abelard was hit for 0. Classic.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, people think they can hurt Abelard. They're so silly.
I am your blade and shield. I shall not
Cut this guy
The other
down.
side awaits.
Let's see how far I could go with one of those moves. Not that far. What does that one do? Death Waltz. Alright. Cassie.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
I don't think you can see those dudes. Nope. So, just give somebody else a chance to
Me,
shoot him.
if you insist, Lord Captain.
This goes against the tenets.
Alright.
Shattered foes in my wake.
Argenta, get your butt up there. I'm getting tired
God
of it.
Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
What if... Is she still in range? She
Schemes
is.
within schemes
So
within
move her up.
schemes.
And now gun.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Well, I tried.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Victory is imminent.
Can you charge?
Someone else can do this. At your beck and call. I will do my reduce the
There we
task.
go. No line of sight.
My vow is to serve.
Oh well. Argenta, I guess move up and try to shoot this Dudas. Or is he now suddenly out of line of sight because of that stupid statue? Of course he is. That wouldn't be... It wouldn't be annoying. It
I
wasn't
will
annoying.
not.
Alright, well, got to blow him up a little bit.
Death comes in silence.
You go run into the fire. That's your job. That's why you're here.
As honor ordains.
Boom. Your victory means nothing. Aurora will come for you. Even if she doesn't, no one will escape the final dawn. Updating data catalog. The characteristic tendency of the planetary defense forces of Rykab Minoris to run into ambushes is not a consequence of chance nor negligence. It can only be explained as some twisted variation of combat tactics. This phenomena is depressing. Who is Aurora and what is the final dawn? Aurora is the hidden truth. No one is worthy of seeing her face, but those who are loyal to her will stand by her side at the hour of final dawn that will consume all. They will, but not you. You are an enemy of Aurora, and so you'll be vanquished. Alright, cool. Just cap this guy. Get out of here. Went ahead and melted his face,
In my
because
wake.
that's what we do to traitors around here. Melted their faces. Stub carbine is a pretty nice weapon. Survive. Success is measured in blood. Yours and yours or your enemies. Yes. More junk.
Does something trouble you, Lord Captain?
Another carbine. The food in the stalls is covered by a thick layer of stone dust. It was abandoned in a hurry. That tracks.
Stop! There!
Pumps, compressors, and other machines. Strumming. Alright. We got the mobile charging stations, chatter and crackle. The piercing sound is easily distinguishable in the surrounding turmoil. Alright.
Another annoyance.
I will take you down.
And we are just getting into fights left and right down here. I mean, I get it. I'm popular. It's not the first time I've had to deal with fans getting in the way. You know, the Von Valencius error is here. Sometimes it feels like I erred by becoming the error.
Traitor or a fool?
Double use of air.
This is unacceptable. I'll do it.
Alright.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Man,
Let's make it
Magenta
quick.
does not always have it.
Help me, Lord Captain!
Let's get to it.
You just shot my navigator.
Let's get to it.
An offering of blood.
What on earth? That's not okay.
Trust me. I cannot serve you in this way. Death is a blessing.
I do so enjoy the fact that these people are like jumping us and having no idea that they're about to just have to deal with like a death called assassin.
As on our
Like,
days.
no one is expecting to bump into a Deathclaw assassin on like the streets of their capital that they're like revolting against.
The shadows will still it. Brings me no pleasure.
She's just she is just a machine.
Running by Nemesis.
Let's see.
That was fun. Argenta. I'd like you to deal with this.
As the Emperor commands.
Or I'll open mine.
Stop shooting my navigator. Oh my god.
What if?
Cassie, I need you to do better too while I'm at it.
I have read tomes of military tactics. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Unpredictable downfall.
Oh, got rid of that.
The storm approaches.
If I may. The foe painted
Cassie's
blood
revenge is to like take out half the party.
Yours or mine.
Whew. This Hive City is not in good shape.
I am registering numerous loss
Fortress World Mesh Vest. Does have a dodge penalty. With a chainsword. Let's go in here and look at. Would it be better? Seems like it does the same stuff. Yeah, I think we'll do chainsword now. I do. All right.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
What do we got here? It's not seen the lavish mansion has been damaged by explosions, but you cannot enter. Something is blocking it from the inside. Oh, that tracks. Alright. Well, let's go down. And we collect a bunch of hand flamers and such. Body gloves, armor. Alright. Alright.
They will see.
Pay
Oh
attention.
yes, they all will see.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows. See? Right there. Nothing escapes my sight. Blessed be the road that we take.
Goodness gracious.
I better myself through my service. The Emperor favors me today.
No, wait, was there anything over here worth? Corona's Expanse. On her journey across the world, caught in the throes of heretical insurgency, the Lord Captain accidentally witnessed an unholy rite that transpired in one of the maintenance rooms of an aqueduct. This abandoned nook turned out to be a heretics' gathering place for performing their grim and profane acts. The large group of rebels stood frozen in patient anticipation, all staring into the center of the room. No one moved. Only the murmur of hushed voices echoed against the metal walls. She ran a glance over the room, assessing the situation. The rebels were unremarkable in appearance. They were dressed in the shabby clothes of abject rabble, spoke in coarse voices, and had repulsive faces, but what caught the Lord Captain's attention was their look of strange, almost sinister anticipation with their eyes. This was no gathering of loud blasphemers or bored idlers. Only occasionally would they exchange brief, unintelligible remarks. As they stood in a frozen circle, their gazes turned towards the hulking structure in the center of the room. Bulky power transformers, cogitators, crates, and voxcasters took up most of the space. Against their background, the structure in the center stood out oddly, An enormous lens mounted on a stand. It caught the thin sunbeams that made their way through the rooms, through the slits in the ceiling and crossed the half-lit room. Alright, I peer into the darkness. Although very visible behind the closed ranks of the insurgents, the rusted barrels, with evidently flammable contents, had not escaped the Lord Captain's eye. One good shot could decimate a number. I observe what happens next. As if commanded by an unseen force, the insurgents fell silent at once, and in a single movement parted. A thick, sticky silence filled the room. The heretics' gazes were turned towards a metal structure with a lens on top of it, standing tall in the middle of a circle of melting candles, piles of books, and unholy symbols drawn on the floor. The structure flashed as a single sunray illuminated it. Okay. A sound of bare feet broke the sinister silence as a man emerged from the deep shadows. Reeling, he entered the circle and collapsed on his knees in front of the enormous lens. Not a second had passed before the many rebel hands gripped the fallen man's shoulders and hair. Remember, comrade, the last sunray you behold will be yours only, shared with no one else, your final holy dawn. Bellowed a lone heretic's voice amid the silent crowd. By the doing of someone's hand, the lens had turned and its focus rays feasted on the prisoner's eyes. The blinded man's harrowing scream shook the very walls of the place. Consumed by the rite, the rebels had not yet noticed the stranger in their midst. The Lord Captain braced herself and suddenly faltered as if something had stopped her. Dark shadows danced in the Lord Captain's glazed eyes. Ghosts of the past that had risen at the sight of the warp atrocity and shackled the rogue trader's will. Breathing heavily, the Lord Captain could only rush blindly into the fray as if trying to escape unseen pursuers. God, that's annoying. I was really hoping that I could shoot the barrel that I clearly saw. Abelard. Pasky. Old Pasquale. The pizza guy from Chuck E. Cheese. Pasquale P. Pizza. Also the pizza guy from this game. Flamer, right? Classic. Yeah, except we have Dodge Doofus. Oh god, there's so many of them. This fight is going to be annoying. Oh my god, I forgot Argento's all the way over here. Oh. That's funny. She kind of worked her way around to the same spot.
Rejoice in battle.
I thought she was going to be sidelined for several turns. Turns out, she's shooting turn one.
I'll do it.
No, I was trying to get you to blow up the barrel, not shoot the guy. But sure, why not?
I will not. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Alright, that was pretty cool.
To non-believers! Out of my way!
Emperor, give me strength.
Alright, now Cassie, I need you to clear this whole room out, okay? But of course, you can't get anybody more than this guy this turn. But a dead cultist is a dead cultist, right?
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Abelard. Cut this dude in half.
It will be done.
guess he gets a free move too. And I get a free move, but I don't know if I want a free move.
War is my muse.
Pasquale P. Pizza. Come over here. Oh, right.
Death to the weak.
Now we
Chaos.
well, we see what happens next.
Damage is. I serve the ruinous powers. Chaos guides me.
Yeah, this is actually kind of, I feel like, a perfect perfect Warhammer moment of like,
Victory is imminent.
I am definitely being corrupted by Tzeentch and part of Tzeentch's plan. But these guys, I'm sure, certain, are also doing some shady Tzeentchy stuff, and we're fighting each other. And it's like, you know, guys, you're the amateur league. I'm the like chosen. You should really step out of my way. Where is the cultist leader? In here somewhere. Magic cultist, act like cultist. I can't find the leader. Oh, whatever.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
Yeah. There's nobody else in range.
Death
Alright.
to non-believers. Death to the weak.
We are fighting. Okay. Cabela. If you come over here, can you do anything useful? Or no, I think we go here. And just kill that guy. And then can I use that momentum to
As
come
the
over here?
tenants demand.
Meanwhile, I move up to
Step by
here.
step I lead. See?
And somehow miss that shot. I am
Even I don't do
embarrassed.
that. A genius at work.
But Pasquale, you can cut that guy in half for me. All right. Analyze enemies.
Request approved.
I could give a movement to somebody. Ooh,
Oh, let's see.
giving Cabela some free move is pretty fun.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Footprints of Scarlet. I hang out with some creepy folks. Alright. Oh man, that's gonna be
Tactical imperative dictates.
just gonna
Significant value.
take out both of them in just one go.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
it done. Oh dear. By the throne, be gone. You don't belong in my real space. Something about eyes. I suspect that that's Cassie telling warp entities to go away. This isn't their town.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Does she have a shot on anybody? Nope. Can she shut off the steam? No, so she can shut off the steam. Ooh. We're going after my tech priest. He's made of tough stuff though.
Step aside.
Seems
The
like navigators
navigator
are
is
mostly
coming.
made of like wet tissue paper.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
I feel nothing. Fear nothing.
The stare is so fun.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
High momentum.
Trust me. Come, the other side awaits. The undying Emperor whispers his will. Killing brings me no pleasure. I shall not fail.
She can even get like just a little bit
The
closer.
shadows will be.
Oh my god, she gets to keep doing
As
it.
honor or death, my blade whispers your name.
Oh, Cabela, you're awesome. And that was all on a bonus action? Oh my god. And she's in melee attack with blue horrors. Just like, yep. All in a day's work. Death cults. But you know what I say though, is always send a corn cultist to fight a Zinj demon. Like that's just common sense.
At your beck and call. Indeed. At your beck and call.
Alright. Let's beat up the lens.
Trust me. Let your soul be purged. I shall not fail.
Can we continue to shoot at this lens thing? Can I use this movement ability on myself?
I am
Of course not.
powerless to act.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Get Avlard over there. Really nothing worth shooting in our neighborhood. Thought we could give Pascal a shot at something.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. Me?
Aim for the heart next time.
Midless stare. Kind of jacked up my own lady a little bit. But what can you do?
If I may.
Trick question. The answer is always send Abelard in to cut something in half.
I'm not interested.
Wait, what? No suitable path.
I will do my duty. I'd rather
Annoying.
Death to non-believers!
Abelard comes
a
over here.
tactically sound approach. At your
This
back and
done?
forth.
Wait, what? Survived.
That's not the Seneschal's job. It will be done.
As a tenant's death is a blessing. No, trust me. Come, the other side awaits.
Oh, a wicked thought.
The order is
No
contrary
line
to
of
dogmatic
sight.
protocols.
Grenade that dude. Oh yeah. I can grant movement to somebody too.
Let's see.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
That dude is still not dead.
Guided by faith.
Argento was kind of sidelined for this whole fight in the end.
I have read tomes of military tactics. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Oh. Guess there's not much she can do.
As honor ordains.
I'm a member.
Follow my lead. I'm not interested. Victory is imminent. I took care
Damn.
of this one.
The archenemy's foul fingerprints are all over this place. A nest of wickedness. The heretics met the only end possible. Death at the hands of faithful servants of the Emperor.
So it's covered in all kinds of stuff. Shards remain of the thingy.
One step at a time amidst the madness.
Alright. We did get a... Message from the cache on Ancap and Norris. A harbinger reports Brother Twilight and his people were unsuccessful. A dangerous enemy, Noradina von Valencia, has foiled his plans. Duty is now upon us, Aurora's followers, to succeed where Twilight failed. Of course, whenever the wearer kills 2 or more enemies with a single attack, the attack does not spend all the wearer's MP. Are you wearing boots? Seems like a move for you. Heavy leather armor. He's already wearing heavy leather armor. Can anyone else wear heavy leather armor? Nope. Alright. Well, way to go, team.
A tantalizing anomaly.
Code share screen reads, access code requires, we breach it. Judging by the accompanying notes, the messages were meticulously transferred from paper to the sacred machine storage. Missives. Heed the words of the Harbinger of Aurora. Let it be known that the faithful must triple their efforts. Let the final dawn come. So they've been keeping track of where we were. Tell the Harbinger to ship a convoy of governor's underlings who are supposed to meet with that von Valencia's last. Only one out of the whole convoy got away. He's not long for this world. No one's making it to the governor's hole, not the youngster or the ones he's supposed to meet. Our comrades have got their hands on the guard Voxcaster. Let the final dawn come. Alright.
Duty
I get it.
prevails.
You guys are really into Dawn. But one specific Dawn. Additional bonuses. Finest hour. Gains. All negative effects are immediately removed. This is the end of their next turn. They cannot die. That's fun. Temporary wounds. Their non-attacking abilities cost minus 1 AP. That's pretty cool, but I think temporary wounds is better. Daring Breach also grants +1 movement points until the end of the turn. Till the end of the combat, +4 movement points for each kill, and may use after attacking. To the end of the soldier's turn, they gain +4 MP, and their Shinnocks do not expend MP. That's pretty cool. Cassia. Non-attacking abilities cost minus 1 AP. The dancer immediately heals to full. +4 additional charges of death from above. Oof, that's tough. I think heal to max is pretty dope though. Till the operator's next turn, target not move until the end of combat. Target's MPs are reduced by -3. Also cripples the enemy. And logic is 65, technique is 75. Alright, we'll go with another point in the logic. Alright. So, what are we doing now? There's goods over here.
Operation successful.
Onslaught, nice. And a cloak that gives bonus versus warp damage. That might be useful for a certain psyker who's always getting herself into trouble, although her fellowship boost is also nice. I don't see the cape.
Executing request.
And I think I might call it here for tonight, as we appear to be on our way to the upper way. Exit the area. And so we show up at the actual nice part of town, I guess. Well, alright. We make further each time, and I will be streaming again tomorrow around 9. Thanks for watching.